My people, another video finally come up again. Another video of Peter Obi finally come up. Obedient, I would like you to stay connected to the end of this video. The judge has finally promised Peter Obi his mandate. He said he's going to give Peter Obi back his mandate. If Peter Obi can drop 2 evidences, and Peter Obi finally met up with the standard, he dropped these 2 evidences. Obedient, I would like you to stay connected to the end of this video. Obedient are jubilating right now in court because as Peter Obi dropped these 2 evidence, Inec chairman and Bola Ahmed Tinubh, they are in total panic, and even Tinubu's lawyer are on silent right now. Obedient, I would like you guys to share this video. If you can't share it, ensure you click the like button, just like it, give it a thumb up so that YouTube will recommend it. Just stay connected to hear from Peter Obi's lawyer. Stay connected and come back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG TV. For those of you that are new to this channel, ensure you click the resolution button on your video screen and do it to click the notification bell icon so that whenever we drop a new update in the chat, YouTube will be like a big thanks to all our returning subscribers. I really appreciate you guys for giving us a total follow up on this channel and for your total support on this platform. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, you can sweat with the resolution button on your video screen, and don't forget to click the notification bell icon so that whenever we drop a new video in few hours time regarding what is happening in the political zone, YouTube will easily let you to know. The update I have for you today is still regarding the mandate that Peter Obi is trying to. What is happening in the tribunal right now? You know, it's normally news that Peter Obi and Bola Ahmed Tinubh plus Inec and all of that dragging a lot of things in the law court. What is now the fate of Peter Obi as far as this mandate thing is concerned? You know, a lot of people used to say that the judiciary is already compromised. You know, the legislature of the government did a lot of rubbish in cause of the election. They didn't do anything, and a lot of talks came out to bully voters and all of that just in favor of APC. A lot of talks came out in Lagos, different places in Lagos, in Shomole, in Kosofe, and in some other aspect of Lagos. In Rivers State, there are a lot of talks out there. They bully voters, they dictate to voters who they should vote for. There are voters intimidation, voter suppression, a lot of shenanigans because of the election, a lot of electoral malpractices, and at the end of the day, Inec announced Bola Ahmed Tinubh as the president-elect, which was inaugurated on the 29th of May. Now, a lot of people think that Peter Obi is not having any hope again as far as Tinubh has been inaugurated. You know, I keep saying it over and over again. Even when the president is inaugurated, there is still a way that the president can be unseated. You know, whenever someone is inaugurated as the president, the person can be unseated after 6 months in office. So that is what Peter Obi is doing, and Peter Obi is persistent as far as this mandate thing is concerned. The judge says something today. I would like you guys to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share this video, ensure you share it, give it a thumb up, and if you can't share it, just like it so that YouTube will recommend it for us. The judge promised Peter Obi one thing today. You know, the judge said that if Peter Obi can present these 2 things, that is going to claim his mandate and will give his mandate back to him. You know, they just said that in the tribunal in the early hour of today. Said if Peter Obi can provide 2 video evidence, and if the video evidences are true, that is going to release the mandate to TINUBU, that is just going to make the ruling. You know, now Peter Obi go in very far distance to get the 2 video evidence. Got one from Channels Television, and the other one is the video of Mamo Yakubu, the chairman of Inec. So Peter Obi supplied these 2 video evidence. Peter Obi supplied the court with 2 video evidences, and these 2 video evidence have put Inec in panic, in total panic. I mean total panic, and Bola Ahmed Tinubh. So they're scared of Peter Obi right now. You know, Tinubh and Inec chairman, the person of Professor Mamo Yakubu, they are scared of these 2 video evidence now, because the judge is going to see to the 2 video evidence tomorrow. So we are going to know the fate of Peter Obi with this video evidence, because the judge said that if the 2 video evidences are real, if they are not doctored and compromised, if they are valid, that is going to claim back his mandate. And guess what? The 2 video evidences, the judge is going to see to the 2 video evidence tomorrow. So we are going to know the fate of Peter Obi with this video evidence, because they just said that if the two video evidences are real, if they are not doctored and compromised, if they are valid, that is going to claim back his mandate. And guess what? The two video evidences that Peter Obi supplied are valid. They are very valid. So I would like you guys to stay connected as we hear from the lawyer of Peter Obi. He spoke about everything that he just said. Just stay connected. I'm coming back again.
At least it is obvious that we have so much to present, and the court has been magnanimous, and our colleagues have worked with us. So we have made the presentations, and we have so much more to present, even as our days keep moving.
What is the difference between the Form ECD and the Form ECD8A?
Well, you will, let me say it this way. Part of the contentions is 36 days and the FCT. So EC8D is the result of the 36 days and FCT, and EC8DA is the national result. It will be clearer when we begin to address the court on those two forms.
So how do you feel, sir, that all the documents you are tendering have been objected to?
Not all of them were objected to. EC8DA was not objected to, and it is part of the pre-trial report, and it's in compliance with the Electoral Act and the schedule. That is being objected to didn't mean it was not admitted in evidence. We will get to know why they objected to them, and we will also have opportunity to respond to whatever argument they make as basis for our objections. But don't worry about that. The court will take care of all those.
So could you give us an insight to what will happen tomorrow?
So tomorrow we will very likely be rounding up with our document tenderings. We thought we could conclude all of them today, but you notice that both for judges to have been sitting since morning, we don't, and we are also tired. We were tired, that's the truth of it. You can look at what the time is today. But by tomorrow, we'll be rounding up, and then the witnesses will start coming to talk to those documents. And then you begin to see life coming into the documents. But that's how election petitions go. The documents will go in, the witnesses will speak.
Well, the ruling is not as devastating as we may be thinking of. It was just a request to put one or two questions to Inec. And in the wisdom of their lordships, they say the application ought to have been filed earlier. And so because it was not filed earlier, the characteristically as Judas should do, they struck it out. So there is no devastating consequences as you may be thinking of, because there are many ways to kill the rat. And then we'll have other ways to invite INEC to come and answer the questions. So we will do it. I will discuss with our clients, but what is the necessity for it when there are many ways to go to Lagos?
So to be specific, sir, what are these questions and who are these?
No, we won't argue and tell you what those questions are. We have, we wanted to put certain questions to INEC, and we didn't file the application within time.
With regards to ICT experts?
With regards to the purported technical glitch, how it affects only presidential and did not affect National Assembly. But that's beside the point. I was thinking that you were going to be interested in the video that were played.
That was simple. So tell us about the video.
Well, you were in court. You saw it. Our case is that the election, the promises that INEC made to Nigerians through its national chairman and other principal officers of the commission those promises, as you saw in those videos, were not kept. And I was particularly, you saw there that a prominent national commissioner said that they were all not happy. You saw that. So that's all that we wanted Nigerians to see. Contrary to what the petition is here, that transmission of results is not real time. There's no need for it, electronically transmitted result and so on and so forth. That's all that we just brought for their lordship to take a judicial look at it, devoid of any other thing. The other one was the date of nomination. From the video from the candidates of the APC himself, you will discover that he said in his word that he went to inform Mr. President of the choice of his running mate, and that was on the 10th of July 2022. So we just brought it for the court to make up his mind, together with other exhibits we are going to produce to show what our contentions are. That's all that we have done, and the law allows us to play those videos. You know that documents don't lie. Human being can lie, but documents cannot.
Would there be other videos?
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. I believe you really enjoyed this very crazy session of the video. You know, a lot of things are happening in the tribunal now, you know, since when Peter Obi have been going to court every day. Almost every day going to court. A lot of people saying Peter Obi is marking attendance in court. Yeah, we agree to the motion that Peter Obi is marking attendance in court, but this man is always after his mandate, and when he say it, he really mean it. A lot of people are shocked. They were shocked with the kind of evidences that Peter Obi brought to the law court this last week. You know, Peter Obi brought a lot of documents to the law court and a lot of human evidence. He brought everything to the law court just to fight against Inec, Mama Yakubu, and Bola Ahmed Tinubh, the president of Nigeria now, if I say so. Now, you know, according to what Peter Obi's lawyer said, you know, these lawyers are really going through a very hard time. Many of them are spending money every day on their hotel bills in Abuja. They stay in Abuja. Many of them reside in Lagos. Many of them come from Rivers State. Many of them come from Benin City. Some of them from different angles in Nigeria. But all of them come together because of Peter Obi. They stay in Abuja, and many of them are responsible for their hotel bills. They stay in hotels mostly. Many of them stay in the hotel, and they are the one paying for the hotel bills. Peter Obi is not sponsoring them. Labour Party is not sponsoring many of them. Now, these lawyers will sit down in court trying to speak for Peter Obi just for him to get back his mandate. They sit down in court day in and day out. You know, they stay in court day and night, but yet a lot of people are not appreciating them. So let us just use this medium to just give a big kudos to all Peter Obi's lawyer, all obedient lawyer out there trying to fight by the mandate and looking out for a better Nigeria, for the betterment of Nigeria. You know, the judge said something. According to what Peter Obi lawyer said, he said the judge made mention of something. He said if Peter Obi can provide 2 video evidence that Peter Obi is going to reclaim back his mandate, which Peter Obi did. Peter Obi provided the 2 video evidences. One of the video evidence is where Professor of Inec, the Inec chairman, Professor Mamo Yakubu, was promising heaven and earth before the election, where he was saying that there will be no underage voting, there will not be voter intimidation, voter bonus, all of that, and there will not be electoral malpractices. But everything happened in course of the election. Now, Peter Obi brought out the video of Inec chairman where he was promising that, and later he brought out the video of Chinese television where Shewa Kimboboye of Chinese television was interviewing Festus Okoye, the national commissioner of Inec. You know, everything a pre-election thing. The interview was a pre-election thing. You know, those video evidences are what Peter Obi brought to the law court, and the judge is going to sit down and other lawyers are going to watch everything tomorrow. They are going to watch everything tomorrow, and the judge says on the said if the video evidences are real, if they are not doctored or manipulated or being compromised, and all of that, that Peter Obi is going to claim back his mandate. According to Peter Obi's lawyer, he said if evidences are in place, the next thing is for the judge to see to everything, according to what Peter Obi's lawyer said. Obedient, what do you guys think regarding everything that is going on? Do you really think with all this stress that Peter Obi is going through, you know, this is the man that usually travel to UK almost every week, but Peter Obi has been in Nigeria since when they conducted the election, try to see what the judiciary will do. Do you really think all these things are really waste of time, as some people are saying? Do you really think because Tinubh is seated as the president of Nigeria and because he has been inaugurated, do you really think Peter Obi will not be unseating? Drop your opinion in the comment section of this video. I'm going on there to get that trending for you. Ensure you follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG TV and at LAJUPOG Entertainment, and on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Big thanks to all our returning subscribers. You can also join the LAJUPOG family. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video.
I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious gossip today for body. Pastor with the line on top, be pastor. For LAJUPOG Watch TV. Pastor with the back, where politician with the do pass himself. Corrupt leader, all the while you waiting for church.